Hi, viewers. How are you today? Artie is doing cuddle time here. I've been watching Rachel tonight and also the town hall with Nancy Pelosi. Wow, I'm so happy that there's going to be some checks and balances now going on and oversight. Very excited to hear about new legislation that was presented today. Partially, from Nancy John Lewis, representative from Georgia, trying to stop voter suppression, trying to get money out of politics, some legislation to get the Voters' Rights Act turned around, reinstated, and with more things in it. So several things I want to look at today, in catching up on the news, seeing the insanity of what the madness of King George was saying about declaring a state of emergency in order to build the wall. So I want to take a look at that. I just have to get Artemis here to get his claws out of my sweater. I'm going to pause for a second here and we'll take a look at that. Thanks. Hang on. Okay, so first I want to look at will Trump declare a state of emergency to try to get his wall built? My feelings are that he'll renege on the shutdown, he'll cave in, and the pressure of the mess he's making in the country with the shutdown, he'll cave in and go ahead and pass legislation that'll be presented to get the government up and running again. But will he, as an alternative to that, go and declare a state of emergency to try to get his wall built? Artie's howling in the background, sorry. He wasn't ready to be put down. He's pondering where the money would come from to do it if he did declare a state of emergency. So let's take a look. He's trying to hang on to what he's got. He's trying to hang on to his base. The messenger card covering him, information that's coming forward. In the foundation, the money, trying to stand steadfast for the money, and focusing on where the money would come from to pay for the wall. In the past, the nostalgia card, again, it's feels like that energy of trying to keep the base fired up for, it just feels like white supremacy and all the rhetoric, all the propaganda about the criminals that come in from South America. Crowning the reading, though, is the Sword of Truth and Power. Near future Queen of Swords, this is someone that's going to cut him off at his kneecaps, is what I'm feeling. He's looking at the money. There's not enough money, to fund the wall. He's getting the crumbs. He's getting the crumbs is what I'm feeling from this. And he's trying to fight for it, but I feel like this Queen of Swords is taking him off at his kneecaps. He's trying to get away with it. the trickster, trying to pull his games, and looking. Wow, he's looking overseas for help. Help me, Russia, help me. Yeah, I feel like it's a power play. If you look at my other readings on the walls, it looks like he was hoping to give some of the business for the raw materials to build the wall to Russian oligarchs. I'm going to say the Queen of Swords, which to me stands for the law, and the law saying, no, you can't declare a state of emergency to build a wall. Just not going to happen. That's going to stop him, but he's going to try to get away with it. So I think, yeah, he'll try it, and somebody's going to crack down on him. So, let's take a look at the shutdown itself. See when it looks like things are going to start moving again, and Trump saying that he'll keep the government shut down for years if necessary to get his wall. That's not happening. I look at it this way: when he starts running out of toilet paper in his bathroom off the Oval Office because there's nobody there to refill the roll, he's gonna have to cave in on the government shutdown. I know it's a partial shutdown now, but it'll get heavier. It'll get worse. So, eventually he'll have to cave. Oh, his emotions are just overflowing about it, too. His emotions are just raging. I'm going to try a timeline reading on this. So this is January 4th, all the illusions and smoke screens he's putting up. Yeah, January 5th looks like heartbreak. January 6th looks like he's mourning. January 7th, he's waiting on his ship to come in with the budget. Looks like January 8th looks like a proposal for budget is presented. January 9th, big change, and it looks like January 10th, an agreement being made. January 11th here, Queen of Wands, this feels like Nancy Pelosi stepping in. Excuse me. January 12th looks like they're looking at, is it enough money, to reopen? Is it enough money? Is it good? But and January 13th, it's kind of like they get part of it approved, it looks like, to get reopened. January 14th, trying to get to calmer waters. January 15th, looks like trying to get away with things, a little bit of thievery going on. 16th, burdensome. 17th looks like new beginnings. And 18th looks like another proposal coming forward that's more of an emotional connection. So I'm going to say they partially get it opened, by like January 13th-ish. And then they've got another proposal that comes up later in January also. So I'm going to stop there for now. We'll see how this plays out with, as I said, the madness of King George is just insane. I haven't been watching the news today. I was doing a lot of personal readings today, so I had to catch up tonight and see what was going on. It was like, oh my gosh, she said what? So hang in there, guys. Nancy's back. Yay. I'm so proud of our new Congress people that got sworn in yesterday, and I feel the excitement and the energy of new things they're trying to propose. Now, granted, the Republican Senate is probably not going to pass on any of these things, but it's just going to make them look even worse. And I feel like at some point they're going to have to stop and look at things as far as how it's going to impact them in 2020 when they're up with more seats up for re-election than the Democrats. So there's already some Republicans that have been supporting some of the bipartisan agendas that the House is putting forward. Even today, they've already got some support from Republicans. So those that are up for re-election, I think, are going to be flipping across the aisle, cooperating across the aisle more. We'll see how this pans out. If you like that, click like and subscribe to see future videos. Of course, if you would like a personal reading, email me at jenlyntarot@gmail.com for inquiries, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.